Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Testing, testing, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we're back at it again with the white vans. I streamed this earlier. But apparently my microphone wasn't fucking working. It was working in my recording, but that's because, I don't know, it had something to do with the track settings, because I have everything set to like multiple tracks. To make it easier for me to edit this. Yeah. Anyway, I got like an hour before I gotta dip out. Yeah. Anyway. Start recording. Take 2. Let's try this again. Alright, so we are continuing the tale of Jimothy Gold. So Jimothy is an obese, though slightly less so since we started, feeble, out of shape, former gym teacher. He used to be an athlete in his youth, a gymnast, a gym goer, if you will, a lifter, a bro. But whenever he became a gym teacher, he got fat and lazy, and then all of a sudden, the zombie apocalypse struck. So Jimothy thought to himself, what better time than during the apocalypse, when everyone is dying, to start my own gym. So our goals, we have a special mod. Number 1 is to gather 5 protein powders, protein shakes, protein bars, and energy drinks, pre-workout energy drinks. We also need to collect 5 dumbbells and 5 barbells, and 10 bottles of vitamins. Then we will travel to Louisville. We will it's only 10 o'clock. We will travel to Louisville. We will reclaim the Body Chisel Gym. And we will open up our own fitness super center. Jimothy has been on this earth for about, we're on day 9 now. Or sorry, day 10 now. Who the fuck's got an alarm going on? Why? Stop that. We're gonna start collecting digital watches. We're also gonna start doing some tailoring here, probably pretty soon. As far as armor goes, like obviously right now we're wearing what we got to, but our ultimate goal is to create our own reinforced gym equipment, gym clothing. We're going to launch our own apocalyptic Gymshark gym line for surviving the zombie apocalypse and looking your best in the freshest lifting garb. So that's like a secondary goal. There's a lot of goals, right? I'm gonna make a video for this. I'm gonna put together a script and everything, and I'll be able to list out all that shit that I want. But I just wanted to stream because I think it'd be fun. I mean, it was fun earlier. I had a lot of fun. I didn't know my microphone wasn't working, so if anybody even jumped, popped in the stream, they couldn't fucking hear me. But what the fuck ever. Hang on, I'm gonna just pause the game real quick and check and make sure that this is actually working. It's fucking working. Okay, and we're gonna check the audio here. Sorry. Okay, my microphone's fucking working. Oh shit! God damn it! Okay. Oh. Hello. I'm glad I paused the game. Hang on, my fucking headphones. There we go. Hi. Woo! Where are all these fucking alarms? Who's got an alarm? Is that mine? Is it the one in my fucking backpack? Stop the alarm. Stop that. What the hell? I thought we disabled the alarm. Why did it go off again? I don't know if I'm having mod conflicts or some shit. But anyway. Hi. You look like you want to join a gym. Alright, looks like this area has gotten a little bit repopulated since we came in. Ugh. Rough. Oh shit. I have my stream set up over here so I can like keep an eye on it. Make sure everything's like Gucci and we're not... Oh, another hand axe! Dude, that is so fucking lucky. Anyway, so yeah, I have my stream set up over here so I can like watch it. And I got tripped up because I was watching myself fight a zombie and I'm like, oh shit, I have to pay attention, I'm fighting a zombie right now. I'm just dumb. Alright, what are we doing here? So we're trying to clear out this, it's a storage area. So we're in Muldrar right now. I mean, you probably know that. I don't, because I'm very bad at the game. I got like 120 or so hours in the game, but, why am I heavy? What's heavy in my bag? Ugh. I don't know. Why is there an alarm set? Set alarm for no. Set alarm for no. Okay. So we got 2 alarm watches. Is it because I took the hand axe and put it on my belt? Is that why I'm kind of... We need to increase our carry weight somehow. Oh, we can put this in our backpack. Same with this. That oughta... Yeah, that brings us down to where we need to be. Alright, so we found like some storage units. There's also a water cooler in here that I want to get my hands on so that we have access to clean drinking water. Clark's Storage. So I'm not too familiar with Muldraw. I haven't played a lot of Zomboid. I mean, I have. Like 120 hours. But most of my time I've spent in Rosewood. And then the furthest out I've gone from Rosewood is March Ridge to the military apartments. I've never been to Louisville. I did one short playthrough in Muldraw before. Not very long. Like, just like, it's locked. It was just like a couple dozen hours or so. Not a couple dozen hours, sorry, a couple hours or so. I just mostly stayed in the neighborhood that we're from. Didn't venture out too far beyond there. So, as far as Muldraw, you know, we're in for a treat. Let's see if we can close this window. Can we even get to it? No. I mean, we can close it from the outside. Let's do that. Alright. Door's open now. So we can go around here and close the window. Oh, shit. Hey, where's our... I thought we were wearing that. We were wearing that. For some reason, my alarm had a... Or my watch had an alarm on it? I don't know. I think I'm getting some mod conflicts. Oh well. I don't really care. I'm having fun. This is not gonna bother. I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm not going to let it bother me. Alright, so we found like some kind of fucking storage warehouse. So... empty gardening spray can, box of paper clips, gray paint, fantastic, Valutech radio, a lot of shit so far, club hammer, we can grab another one of those. It's not a bad weapon. It's not a bad weapon at all. Cigarettes, we need those. Alright. That's a good find. It's a lucky find right there. There's really not shit in these crates, huh? Strawberry seeds. Ooh. That'll be nice. Get some strawberries going. Carrot seeds, that's good. Not too bad. Potato seeds. Great. Anything else? Sandbag. Oh, hey now. What's in here? Box of nails. Let's go. That'll be really useful for carpentry. Now, I need to find... Wait, no. I lied. I'm losing track of like what I've already done. I already found a another potato seed packing. I found an axe earlier, which was super fucking lucky. It was we stumbled across a I could take a tire pump. Stumbled across a survivor home. Boarded up survivor home. We found a plethora of pretty decent weapons. Empty mug and an eraser. Okay. And we're gonna come back for this water cooler. What the fuck am I doing? What the hell? Is that... What the hell? Okay. I didn't know that's how that worked. What did I press to do that? F? Oh, F for flashlight. Huh. I guess you learned something new. F for flashlight. Badass, man. Put that back in the backpack. And we're gonna fight off these zombies. And we're gonna make our way into these storage units. I think we've been spotted! Okay. No, we haven't been spotted. Now we have. Stop! What are you doing? Bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm actually hoping that... Or, can we get in through here? Yes! That's exactly what I was hoping for, actually. That there were some zombies inside of these storage containers. Because it's going to make our life a little bit easier. Because right now, we don't really have a... should not be in here. This is a bad spot to be in. I could easily get pwned. Fucked him. Not in like a gay way. You know. Of course. In a super gay way. Correction, Your Honor. It was not no homo. It was in fact full homo. Actually, I would go so far as to say it was beyond full homo. It was 300% homo. I don't like how you did that, lady. That was sneaky. Yeah, we're a little bit tired, a little bit hungry. A little bit anxious. We're gonna need to have a cigarette break here pretty soon. See if we can find some food. Yeah, I'm straight up not having a good time right now. Yeah, we got ourselves into a bit of a spot here. Oh well. I'm really not worried. We're a bit tired, so our swinging is a bit slower than usual, but this isn't really anything that's not happening. Just gotta be careful. Knock a few over. Out of there. Here, we'll go towards this way where we know it's nice and safe. Got one. Get this guy. Just make sure we're not gonna oh. Hi. You're new. Are you new here? Yeah. Just kind of slip past here. And we could use this fence. Uh-oh. Club hammer broke. Let's just... fuck it, let's drop it. Let's grab our other one. Yes. Right. Okay. Now I don't want to use the fence. Last time I got my my pants ripped up. I just got these track pants, and I want to keep them nice as long as I can. So hopefully our weapons will last a little bit longer. Stay on top of it. Whoa! Hi! That was bad. What type of laceration? We're fine. Not fine, obviously. So I play with saliva only transmission for full transparency. I don't find it fun to get injured and then have to wonder for days whether or not you got the zombie virus, the Knox infection. Now, one might say, well, why don't you just turn on instant zombification? Which is a fair point, right? Instant zombification would solve that problem. However, the issue I have with just instant zombification. Okay. We're gonna disinfect this so we don't keep bleeding all over the place. Where's our shin doing? Yeah, we're fine. So the problem I have with instant zombification. Hi. Is that, you know, yeah, sure, you have your instant game over, but like cuts and lacerations, I feel like how's the best way to put this? It's just more fun to get cuts and lacerations, not have to worry about it, not have to worry about getting the virus, right? You still have to worry about getting an infection. You still have to disinfect your wounds. You still have to, like, if you get deep wounds and deep cuts from that kind of shit, you know, it gives more makes the first aid skill a little bit more useful. Not important, but a little bit more useful. And it makes a lot of the first aid items much more viable. So you have to carry more of them in your inventory. Like I always like to carry alcohol wipes or disinfectant in case I get caught or lacerated like that. And I know I'm not going to get infected with the zombie virus, but I could get infected by something else, right? I could get a bacterial or a viral infection. So I want to try and mitigate that. So I have to carry some extra supplies on me. And I think it just makes the game a little bit more fun. Like, you can call me a pussy if you want. I really don't care. It's a game, you know. Play the game the way you want to the way you want to play it. I have fun. Like, I don't do burns. I don't play on insane zombie pops either. You know, I find it more fun to take them out with my hands, or if I get my hands on enough ammunition to use firearms. You know, that's just the way I like to play the game. And you should play the game the way that you want to play the game too. Like, that's real shit right there. All jokes and memes aside, like, just play games the way that you want to play them and have fun. Looks like the fucking corpses are starting to decay around here. Look at this one. One of our first kills of the run. I'm pretty sure this guy right here was our very first kill. We came out of the house because we heard something going on in the backyard. Walked around, saw this fucking guy just chilling out. Pushed him over, Stomped his brains out. Badass. Alright. So that sucks. Our leather jacket's kind of fucked here. Ugh. Hey, where's all my garbage bags? Did it not save? Is that what happened here? Oh no. It didn't save. Okay. Well. So we need we should start planting. I think we should. I think we should start planting. We have a shovel, so we'll use that to start our gardening, our farm. Should make a nice little checkerboard patch here. And I believe we have a skill boost because we read some farming. Farming Volume 1. Can we not? Right here? Why? Why? Why can we not right there? That's gonna bug me. Anyway. Do I hear a zombie? I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Alright. Sow seed. Cabbages. Carrots. Oh, we have to open the packets. And carrots. What do we want to do first? I think... Well, I don't know how long anything takes, actually. Hold on. Let me look this up. I had to Google this shit. Farming zomboid. Time to grow? Carrots need 15 days. So that's a good one to go with. At first. We're gonna open this. We've got some carrot seeds. We're gonna sow some carrots. Just a bunch of carrots. We'll start off with a nice small carrot farm. And then next, I'm thinking some potatoes. Yeah, let's do some potatoes. Sow potatoes. And I don't know how much water they need, so guess we'll have to find out. Info. Water levels parched. Water bowl? I don't know much about gardening, honestly. Or farming. Let's try it. Ugh. We're gonna need a lot more water. Shit. Okay. Hang on. We got some water bottles around here somewhere. Here we go. Let's grab all these. Drink. Fill water bottles. Okay. Let's go water. This is gonna take a while. I should have picked up that fucking watering can. Okay. Let's... It's calories. It's too many calories. We're gonna grab all. And we're gonna take these outside and we're gonna pour them on the ground. Oh, it doesn't leave a stain or anything. We're gonna pour this on the ground. We're gonna come back and get more water. Fill all. We're fucking farming here. I've never actually done this before. I always just fucking loot food. I've never farmed. This is quite exciting actually. It's exhilarating. Nice. All right. So we got everything up to thirsty. Now let's water. Let's finish it off. We got 5 bottles. Shouldn't take too long. And then after that we can go to bed. Alright, first off, our carrots, because those don't take very long. Let's water the carrots. They're well watered. Okay, nice. Well watered. And here. Alright, now let's get some more water. We are fucking exhausted here, man. Alright, fill up these 5 water bottles. We're starting to hurt ourselves from all this fucking watering. Alright, water that shit, man. Get this shit, it's thirsty. Get this shit, man, it's thirsty. Has enough. Well watered, well watered, well watered. We'll do this one. This one. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Plants have enough water. Can I get the rest of these with what I have left? Please? Nice. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. We have a nice little garden out in the lawn. Assuming it doesn't get trampled. We should have food in about 14 days. Speaking of food, we're not running low on it or anything. Let's see, what's the lowest calorie thing we got here? A pork chop and a sausage. Yeah, let's have a nice dinner. You know, bro deserves a nice fresh cooked meal. He's been working hard. Let's put all this back in our backpack. Eating a worm's gonna make us unhappy, but you know, we just won't do that. Let's return this guy to the earth where he belongs. Be free. Jesus Christ, that spread was huge for like a split second there. God damn, I got jump scared. That's awesome. Alright. Just wait for our dinner. And we still got, oh, yeah, let's drop a couple of these. Let's drop these. And cooked. Take these and let's munch, brother. Munch, brother, munch. Let me take these carrot seeds and put them back in. And let's wash our bandage real quick. Let's clean that shit. Let's replace our dirty bandage. Clean the other one. All right. Make sure we don't have any random bottles. Alright, so we can take the box of nails, dump it on the ground, and then this axe, I'm actually going to dump over here so we don't forget that we have it, but we don't need it. Oh, well, hi. It's not where I wanted you. I wanted you here on the... Goddamn. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's still there. Here. Yeah, there we go. So we don't forget that we have it. So whenever we want to, we can empty water bottles 3. Ah, here we go. There's another empty bottle. Boom. We'll just throw all that shit on the ground. Or did we just throw it in the... I don't think so. We could throw it in the cupboard here. Let's take these water bottles and put them in this one, right? Yeah. Let's put them underneath the sink so that we know we got some water bottles for watering our plants. And with that, I think it's time to rest. Jimothy is exhausted from a long day of toil. He fought, he farmed, he's in pain, he's getting sick. Oh Jesus, bro's queasy. Oh no. Why is bro queasy? Do we have an infection? No? Or are we infected? Huh. Well, it's about all the time I got for right now. Short stream, 41 minutes, but it actually works this time. My I made sure that my microphone actually functioned. So, I don't know. I might do a little bit more of this later after the gym. Might do a little bit of drinking, zomboiding. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.